Hello, my divinities. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to do another pass on the zodiac signs. When we started the zodiac signs, we were on last little batch I did. I started with fire signs because we were in Sagittarius season, but it has since then switched over to Capricorn. So today we're going to start with the earth signs. And because after Capricorn comes Aquarius, the next batch will be the air signs. And since after Aquarius comes Pisces, it'll be the water signs. And then after Pisces comes Aries. So then, of course, fire signs will be last this time. Okay. So I'm going to break it down into the three signs of earth. Okay. So let's start. What's the energy for Capricorn? And these are timeless. So whenever you come across these, this is the message you're supposed to come across, okay? What's the message for Capricorn? We've got hearth, openness, happiness, in our hearts and homes, okay? What about Taurus? What's the energy for Taurus? We've got ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. And what about Virgo? What's the energy for Virgo? Skull of darkness, blind spots. All right. So let's go ahead and start with Capricorn. And we're going to look at hearth. Okay. So for Capricorn, it says, the heart of every home, the fire that unites, winter's warmth centers stories, love, and delights. The ancient Romans believed that every home had a heart, and it was the hearth. Where the fire burned, the family gathered for sustenance, communication, and protection. This concept was so important to the culture that there was a huge city hearth, the Vestal Temple, where the fire of the home goddess Vesta burned forever without ever going out. This sacred flame was protected by the soldiers with their very lives should there be an invasion. The place where the goddess Vesta was honored within every ordinary home was also the hearth, and it is where women prepared food and cooked. Some of the food was always offered back into the fire as an offering to Vesta for her blessing and protection. Often, husbands were sent away on military duty for years on end, and their wives at home were not just expected to keep the home and often the business running, but to wait for their husbands faithfully until their return. They prayed to Vesta to ensure their family members' safe return and to keep the fires of love stoked. The saying, keep the home fires burning, was inspired by this practice. Should the hearth card appear in your divination, you are being asked to look at your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you are a member of your family, or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. Okay. So Capricorn, either you may be far away from home right now, or you may have your loved one, whether that is partner, parent, child, sibling, anybody close to you that may not be near you right now. And either one, you may be the one keeping the home fires burning, or you're hoping that someone else is keeping the home fire burning for you. So let's see. Tell me about hearth for Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn? We've got judgment. Okay. What's the message for Capricorn? And maybe one more thing that came to me. You may be somebody who has the goddess Vesta as one of your spirit guides. Ten of Swords. With the Hanged Man. Five of Cups. Oh no. Temperance, Four of Swords. This could be This could indicate the fact that some of you have maybe fallen apart from a partner. You and your partner may have had a breakup. Like there could have been a serious falling out, Ten of Swords and Five of Cups, to where there's fear on your side that this time it may be a complete break. But you're not ready. Judgment is like you would like to bring it back. And with the Hanged Man, it means you haven't moved on. You're still hoping that there's... So that could be what it is. With the Hearth, you're hoping that your partner is keeping the home fires burning, as in they're still waiting for you. You're hoping that they're still waiting for you. Or vice versa, you may be the one burning the fire, waiting for them. Ultimately, with Temperance and Four of Swords, there is some healing required. Whether that's on your side or your partner's side, there is healing required for this to thrive. So let's see. Tell me about, this just feels like it's in my way, sorry. Tell me about Judgment. Tell me about Judgment for Capricorn. We've got the Two of Wands. You know what? I'll bring these back in a minute. Tell me about Judgment. The Moon and the World. See? Hanged Man came out twice. You are not ready to let go. You're struggling though, because Eight of Cups, I don't think you're the one that walked away. With Eight of Cups, this is most likely the person you're connected to that walked away. And although you are struggling to move on, you see whoever you're with, they could have Gemini energy. Let's see, what else do we have? The Moon, Cancerian, Judgment, Scorpio, Hanged Man twice, Pisces, the World, well, that's you. But with the Magician, you look at them like anything that they put their mind to, they can accomplish it. And you know that they can. Oh, there's fear. There's fear that there's competition. You're afraid that there's someone else for your partner. See, the thing is, with the Two of Wands, this is a minor arcana. So this tells me what you're doing right now. What you're doing is currently preparing to reunite with your person. With the Moon card, what you don't see is that with the World card, it is over. That, I think that that's going to be the hardest part about what you're about to encounter. Now, for some of you, because this is a timeless reading, I don't know if this is happening right now or if this is where you were, where you will be. What I do know is that with the Hearth playing a big role here, the reason you may be struggling to move forward is because you have made your partner the heart of your home. And so when they're gone, it feels cold. It feels like you don't know how to create that warmth for yourself. And that's why you're still stuck. Because you need to learn how to create that warmth for yourself. And that's a challenge for you. You don't want it to be over, but you won't be able to let go. You won't be able to move on because you haven't learned the lesson about this connection. Whereas your partner may have already learned it, and so they're releasing you. And this doesn't even have to be a partner. For some of you, this could be like, you know, someone near and dear to you, like a parent or a child, a sibling, a dear friend. It doesn't even have to be a partner. I just went to partnership because I saw, you know, like romantic airs, but it doesn't have to be. Clarify Ten of Swords. See? Eight of Cups. Clarify Ten of Swords. Two of Swords. Seven of Wands. Temperance, the Hermit. I think that you have been surviving by basically telling yourself, this isn't the first time it happened. We will reconcile. We will make peace. It's going to be okay. My person just needs some alone time. They will reconsider, and then we will pick up where we left off. So with the Page of Wands, even if you, this has two different meanings to me. Even if you saw them flirting, or even if you felt interest for other people, they never really sustained. It was like a temporary thing to keep you busy while your person came back. But you've been watching your person the whole time, and you've just been waiting, biding your time for when you can offer something, when you can, see if they're up to dinner or... And I'm going to refer to it romantically only because that's the easiest thing. But again, it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. Whoever walked away, though, in two different ways, Two of Swords and Seven of Wands. This is mental energy and this is more action oriented. You have been blocked out. So if in the past, let's say that you could feel their energy, you could kind of come across whatever thoughts they were having, what emotions they were feeling, that's been blocked. And the Seven of Wands, you may have been blocked in other ways, as in maybe that person moved and didn't leave a forwarding address. Maybe on social media, you can't see their information, their contacts anymore. So that's where the fear is finally settling in of, oh my God, is this real? Is this the final chance? Was that the final chance? Let's see. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Clarify the Hanged Man. Capricorn. Strength. Seven of Swords. Death. Oh dear. And there we go. This is why I made it romantic. But again, it does not have to be. This could be honestly a partnership of some sort. But the thing is, oh child. Whatever type of connection this is, you feel like this person is your ideal match. Whatever match means. Like you feel like you've seen the light. And if before you ever had doubts or you ever questioned it, you don't anymore. And yet King of Wands and the Devil, that's not a good look, Cap. And I don't know if this is you or your partner, but one of you is, this is a connection that's more led by lust. It's a connection that's more led by possessiveness, by jealousy and manipulation and gaslighting. It's toxic, but it's also very exciting and very sexual. And it's like you're in this mentality of, look at this, King of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Devil. You're in this mentality of, this is my person. Come hell or high water, that is my person. But then you also contribute to the toxicity by playing all these mind games and being spiteful and trying to control. It's just, but you always tell yourself, because again, this is how we create. I've been here, I know. I'm not just calling you out. This is like a human thing, okay? But this is currently where you're at least in this reading. You tell yourself, I only want answers. Maybe I say things that aren't that great, but because I'm trying to be honest, I'm trying to be truthful. But no, you're really led by emotion, and the emotions are not always good. With the Eight of Swords, a lot of the things that you express that you believe are just the truth, they're actually coming from a place of insecurity, or they're coming from a place of limiting beliefs. And this was a karmic connection that I think on your partner's side is finally done. On your side, not so much. Now, why, you ask? Why are you still stuck? Why can you not let go? Why can you not move on? Well, because you're still fighting the lesson. Seven of Swords. See, that's how I knew that what was coming up over here wasn't true. You are telling yourself lies. You tell yourself that you've changed. You tell, and maybe you have. Again, I'm not judging that because, you know, for all I know, you really have come far from where you were. But ultimately, even that change does not indicate that you and this person are going in the same direction. And that's what you're trying to force. Regardless of what change has happened for you, this was supposed to be like two roads coming together and then eventually splitting up again. And you refuse to accept it. And so you're sitting here stubbornly holding on because ultimately the main lesson, the main takeaway here is that you have allowed someone else to become the heart of your home when you should be the heart of your home. It's like, it has a lot to do with inner healing. Like, home should be wherever you are. And you're struggling because you allowed someone else to become your home. And now that they're out of the picture, there's this like coldness that you need to combat. But ultimately, it's not a punishment. It's not a whatever dark thoughts you allow yourself to go down. Don't do that. Instead, ask yourself why you allowed someone else to become your home. That's really the main question here. Okay, where is home to you and why? Okay, so that's what I got for you. I hope that you took something of value from that. And now we are going to move forward with Taurus. Capricorn, before I forget, if you got this far and you watched the whole video, in the comments, please go ahead and put a little flame emoji, a little home. They have houses and home. So a little flame emoji, a little house, a red heart, because this is root chakra energy, and then a little skull to signify your transformation. Okay. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to feedback. Bye-bye.